Hey guys, it's your boy Savage Swordsman here, and today I just wanted to say, I guess you could say I'm gonna start coming back to YouTube. Well, I would have been honestly a lot sooner if I knew that, well, I had time to myself and stuff. Since, quarantine, as you're staying with your families, you have to be worried for yourself, the others, your family, your animals, all that, because you could contain the virus and you wouldn't know. But you always got to be helpful and taking care of everyone, like what I'm doing. So basically, what I'm came to make this video today to say that, well, I would have a video for part two. I guess you could call it the first video from yesterday, part one, or the day before yesterday, part one, since I'm recording this after I had the video, but it was corrupted. But basically, the story was I was, playing Dead by Daylight. So, basically, the moral of the story is that I was playing Dead by Daylight, because I got nothing better to do in my free time since, I kind of beat all my games. And I'm also new to PS4, so, if you guys want to add me, I'll potentially leave my link in the description. But, so basically, what had happened was I was in a match. I got there real quick, and you can tell once the killer readies up quickly, or is the first people or person to ready up. It's like that they're ready to do some stuff. And like I said, the first time, cross players tend to, well, I didn't really write anything in this. Well, the first video that I made the other day, but basically, since crossplay is now on Dead by Daylight, there's gonna be already PS4, Xbox, PC, and mobile players, and you already know there are gonna be some hackers. And like the first video, there's lag switchers. So basically, what had happened was I was playing Dead by Daylight, and I got into the lobby. The killer ready up first, and the match was really quick, surprisingly, because it usually takes so long. And and then we was getting into the game. Everything seems fine, and like I said, I had video proof, but it kind of got, well, from the background, no network connection. I would show y'all proof. You don't have to believe if you don't want to, but it's all right. But we got into the game. The killer was a nurse, and surprisingly, well, not so really surprising, because nurses are actually easy since I just been juking her for most of the game. And like I said in the video, I would say report this person, but she DDoXed me. Well, I wouldn't really say DDoX me, because I saw my internet and everything, because I wouldn't even be recording this or be able to upload this if I didn't have any internet or anything. But basically, she cut off my whole my network connection, and I kind of have 3 seconds of footage that actually proves that I actually did have something. But I'm not sure really how to transfer that to my phone unless I posted it on YouTube and export it. But that's that. And so we just got into the match, and I was just doing the generator like you're supposed to do, and surprisingly, it went from normal to weird. And I get what you're thinking. How is it weird? Well, let's say I was trying to do the skill checks, but then for some reason the skill checks weren't showing up. And that's strange, right? Why would it be like there's nothing happening? I checked everyone's pings. 3 of us out of the one person have 240 to 260 ms. And I was surprised. I was like, wait, how is this happening? And I don't know what happened, because it just kept messing up the skill checks and stuff. But then next thing you know, only the one person, which is a global player, is only at 90 FPS to 100 ms. And I was convinced, I was like, it's probably a hacker, because since he's the only one doing generators and the only one not getting chasing stuff. But I haven't been chased. I juked, the usual. And so, and then next thing you know, I was just like, this is surprising. There's no skill checks. There's just lag, everything. Well, but the only thing that was normal was the gameplay. Like how I showed you in the original video, it was, part one, it was just like normal. Then suddenly just random lag out of nowhere, and then it just kept continuing. So I didn't bother doing generators. I went through chests, got stuff, escaped them like 5 times, juked them a lot, and I kept getting lucky. So the one of us who had the 240 to 250 MS died. Then the second one kinda lived because I kept saving, but yeah. And it was 3 of us, and then coincidentally, the global player was, our teammate, which was the global player, was the only one who hasn't been found, hit, or anything, and I was convinced that it was him. But then surprisingly, he got chased, instantly lost her, then got found again, and hooked. He died because he gave up on life, cough cough, literally, but in game. Suicide is not a joke, by the way, so don't take that seriously. But after that, it was just the 2 of us. I kept doing my thing, saving, and we was on our last 2 generators, and we was kind of just like clutching it up. Well, I was clutching it up since the other guy kept getting chased. And then I realized it was actually the killer the whole time. I was hacking again, which kind of made, and I had all the video proof, mind you, I had it. But then next thing you know, my teammate, he decided that it was best to put my life on the line, and he was injured and he didn't have self-care or medkit, so he ran into me multiple times and got himself knocked, but then also me killed. But I didn't really die first at the start because I had to chase, hit, escape, dodge pallet, the usual chase scene. So next thing you know, I escaped. Coincidentally, the killer found me in the locker after leaving the whole building, and he went to the exact locker straight away after turning the corner, which is odd because no one can know where you are. I was gonna make another part 2. Well, this would probably have been part 3 if I talked about how my last game was Pyramid Head finding every single one of our locations somehow and killing us all, considering I was the last person. And it was a global player, so it is what it is. And also he disconnected my game as well. But, I'll just leave that story since it's, in the past or whatever. But basically, I finally got caught out of the locker and got hooked. Well, almost got hooked. I escaped it last second. I wiggled last second, escaped, hid, and then got back on it. And I knew I wasn't going to survive because my teammate was already knocked and was going to die. Like, I'd say it was just like a good 20% of health left. 15, the usual. And basically, I got off the hook on my second chance, which surprised me. But then coincidentally, the killer went to, it went away, but then instantly he went to me. Well, he or she, because I didn't get to see their gamer tag. Because, DC'd. And basically, the only thing I really have was, he kept lagging my whole game, hitting me. I kept dodging. I kept getting teleported around back and forth, yada, yada, yada. Then finally, knocked, killed, couldn't wiggle. So the wiggle animation was gone as well. Even though it appeared for a second, but then it was gone. And then I got hooked. And I got hooked, and it showed me was on the hook, while the whole scene was me appearing on the other side of the map with the killer, and I was in the middle of the air, and as I was about to save the video, guess what happens? I get disconnected, and I saw my teammate crawling right next to me in the bushes on the side. Like, he was perfectly fine, because he traveled the whole map while I was getting chased around the map as well. So I kind of gave him like time, and so basically I get hooked, and then I get teleported to the other side with the killer still holding me. And then next thing you know, I got disconnected from the game. My save video and save picture options was gone, and it took me to the no network connection, which you guys see right now on the screen. So basically I got DDoS in a way with the lag switcher. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I got D-ranked. I mean, I wasn't even good anyways, but surprisingly I juked, lived, and did this for a while, you know? It kind of got slowly easier to me. Well, I don't like to play global, so yeah. And that's basically the story for part 2. That's the end. Also, when you're looking at the first recording, it kind of disconnected because my screen went off, which you'll see. But yeah, that's basically the moral of the story. That's what happened, and yeah. So I might be making a comeback for YouTube, is what I'm also wanted to say. More beats are coming on the way soon. I just didn't have the time to inspire because family is having health problems. We don't have the corona, so we're fine, but there's some already health problems. My mom is going through. My auntie, some part of my family just died too. My friends died. Well, some of my friends died, so like, it's like hard to process, But yeah, I'm just trying to stay positive as always. Just like what I always say in my outros. Stay strong, stay sharp, and power up. But yeah, that's the moral of the story. If you guys want to see more videos, you can always scroll down the list. Want to listen to the beats? They're there. If you want to see my reactions, my gameplays, they're also there too. And yeah, I'll see. Stay sharp, stay strong, stay sharp, and power up. I'll see y'all around. Take care.